Okay, thank you, Ian. Well, StageFright was born in July 2010. Originally, it was a Target Wellbeing Age Concern sponsored group, and we were funded by big lottery funding. And we had that funding for 12 months. And about 6 months before the funding was due to come to an end, we decided that we enjoyed it so much that we wanted to continue. So we decided to become independent and arrange our own constitution and build our own funding system, which we've done. So we're now funded for the next 12 months. We put on about half a dozen productions so far. Some of them go well, some of them go a little bit pear-shaped, but we all thoroughly enjoy them. We've made lots of new friends, learned some new skills and built on skills that we already have. And amongst us we have actors, writers, people involved with film and stage, and poets. So between us all, hopefully we can put together something tonight that you'll enjoy. We're always looking for new members, and we practice in Ellesmere on a once-weekly basis. And we are basically part of the community and for the community. So hopefully you'll like what we're going to do for you now.
What they've got so far is because they've been writing their own material over the summer, we've started piecing it all together. So this is the beginning of what is going to be a very long play that we're going to be doing in February, I think it is. So we've got a fair way to go, so it's quite early stage. So what we weren't going to miss an opportunity to share with you what we've got so far. We hope you enjoy this self-written piece by the members. So, are you ready? Oh.
Where I've lived all my life. Little six. All my mates are here. Most of them I made when I first went to little school. When we still had free milk and playtime in little bottles with straws. Do you remember them? My dad says that Mrs. Thatcher took that office. Well, I don't know about that. I've got a photo of me and his best mate Ronnie. That's short for Veronica. From 1978. She's the bookie's daughter. That's his shop, though, just over there. And we both had big pins and massive glam rock platform shoes. Do you remember them? The wedges were about that big. Anyway, my dad went mad. He said to me, "You'll fall off them friggin' things if you're not careful." We just laughed. That's what he used to say. My dad looked after us when I was little. My mum died when I was 2. But I don't really want to talk about that now. See this cafe just here? Well, this was my dad's chip shop. It wasn't always a cafe. My dad used to own it, and yeah, he was a chippy. One day, me and my mate, Ronnie, went to see that film with John Travolta in it. Remember the one where he walks down the road like that, shaking his bum like a big girl's blouse? What was it called? Does anybody remember what it was called? Oh, Saturday Night Fever, yeah, that's right. Anyway, my dad picked us up from going to see that film, and then he took us back to his chippy for our tea. My dad's chippy had the best chips ever, dead brown and crunchy. And in them days, they were wrapped in newspaper. Do you remember that? The best thing was, though, that when you thought you'd ate all your chips, and you got down right to the bottom, there was one chip left in the bottom of the crinkles. Do you remember that? That was great. I love that. Anyway, I remember everybody then started to work a 3-day week. In fact, that's what they called it, the 3-day week. My dad blamed Teddy, the Prime Minister. He said he was about as much use as a chocolate teapot, and that nothing had been the same since decimalisation. Anyway, eventually, money started to get tight. The chippy closed. The betting shop stayed open, and the pub, because everybody's got a bit of money for a drink and a bet, haven't they? And there's the pub over there, the Rose and Crown. Me and Ronnie used to get off our heads drinking cheap wine. What did they call it then? Oh, that Liebfrau milk, something or other. Yeah, we used to drink that, and then we'd come out and fall flat on our faces because our platform wheels were so high. And we had flares as well, so they did nothing, they just triple. We stayed out the pub singing Little Old Wine Drinking Me. We didn't half have it. It was about 1980 when Stan, the landlord's son, started to work at this place. We went steady, and eventually we got married and had a family. And now I'm looking after little ones of my own. This neighbourhood does look a bit different, I suppose, from when I was little. But when I look up and down this street here, I just think, there really is no place like home.